What is the funniest joke that you've heard? Or you could describe the situation if you don't want to talk through the joke that would be fit for the festival channel, which is clean.
Well, it's interesting you ask because when I tell jokes, I rarely, and I still do like to tell jokes a little bit. My kids like to hear me tell jokes. They always say, "Hey, Dad, do you know a joke about X?" And I think, and maybe I do. But there's a lot of great clean jokes. And if you want to hear clean jokes, go back to, again, some of the Borscht Belt comics, some of the comedians who were working in the 60s in the Catskills, where they had to tell clean jokes for the most part. I used to listen to albums of guys, and they won't make any, I don't know if you know these comedians, but Henny Youngman, Alan Sherman did songs. Alan King was very funny, told clean jokes, made me laugh like crazy. One of his bits, which I put in my book, was, and it's not going to sound that funny, but he said, I was at my wedding and, at the end of the ceremony, you're supposed to break a glass and that is supposed to drive away the evil spirits. So at the end of the ceremony, I broke the glass, but I looked up and my mother-in-law was still there. And for some reason, I thought that was such a funny bit. But anyway, there's lots of funny jokes. It was actually interesting. And I think it was a British study where they were looking for the funniest joke in the world. And they which is kind of a silly thing to do. But anyway, it was professors and they took a lot of jokes in and they did find what they thought was the funniest joke in the world. And I won't try and tell the joke because I'll get it wrong. I haven't told it in years and years. But it was basically, a guy is hunting deer in New Jersey with his friend. And he accidentally shoots his friend. And he's panicked. So he calls 911, the emergency number. He says, "Oh my God, I shot my friend. I don't know what to do." And she says, "Look, relax. Take it easy. Take a deep breath. I am very good at these situations. I'm going to talk you through it." She said, "You shot your friend. First thing to do is make sure he's dead." And he said, "Okay, hold on." And she hears a gunshot and he gets back on. He says, "Okay, he's dead. Now what?" Now, I don't know if that's the funniest joke in the world, but people said they identified that as the funniest joke in the world for what it's worth.